Hey, what's up guys? Rob Chesapeake Picker here. I'm a part-time reseller based out of Virginia. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing down below for more content. I picked up these shoes today at Goodwill. They are loose bootery. They're like a leather and suede boat shoe. There's really none out there on the market, and the only sold comp of this type of shoe I saw sold for $249. So I figured I'd take the chance on them. Shoes are $549. They're made in Thailand. I can't really find anything on the web about them other than a Facebook page. It doesn't really have any links, so I don't know what these things cost new, and I don't see a ton of this brand out there on the market. So I decided to throw them up there for $100 plus shipping. Like I said, they're in excellent condition. Boat shoes can be hit or miss. We'll see what happens with them, but for $549, I figured I couldn't go wrong. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to take you through some stuff that sold today. So I got these little lot of 5 Snoopy hiker plush dolls. I got very little into these. I got 100 of them. They've been slowly going, but they are moving. These sold for $12 with free ship. Next up, I got this DVD. This is this Bollywood Veer Zara. I got like $2 into this, sold for $14 with free ship. Next up, this is a Mercari sale. I got this here. Get this board game here. It's called Last Chance. I picked this up for $2.98 and it sold for $16 plus shipping on Mercari. Here, my Spider-Man shelf. I got this Western Rockabilly Pearl Snap shirt. This sold on Depop. I picked this up for $1 at a garage sale, and it sold for $30 free shipping. This will go out in just a flat rate envelope, so about $7 to ship. I thought this was my last Norfolk Tides hat of this style, but it turns out I have one more. So I picked these up for 99 cents at Salvation Army. They are new without tags, and they sell for $19.99 with free shipping. Over on Mercari, I got this Dunkin' Donuts hat that I picked up. I had a bunch of stuff at Goodwill that day, and I had a 20% off stamp card fill up. So I decided to throw this in there. So they were $2.40, and I ended up selling them for $11 plus shipping. So not big profits, but still made a little money on that deal. So I got this Lodge 2-quart cast iron pot last weekend. And I got a whole big box of cast iron stuff. If you guys saw my last video, I think I showed you that in there. This one I put up for $49.99 with free shipping. I used free ship because I knew it would at least go out in a medium flat rate box, and that way I could control my costs. So the most it would be $15. And that's how some similar pots of that size had been selling. So I figured take a shot with that. I'm not going to lose anything. I'm planning to sell for around $35. But it did sell today for $49.99, and it's only going like one state over, so it cost $11 and change to ship out. I spent $20 on that whole big box of cast iron stuff. I've got 3 listed so far, maybe 2 now, and I still got a bunch to get up and listed, so already in the profit on that first one. Next up, I got a Dale Jarrett NASCAR diecast 124 scale. Came in that big lot of NASCAR stuff I got last year. So I had this up for $24 plus shipping because this was a Daytona win. There's no box or anything with these, so it has been sitting around. I took 3 of them, all similar Dale Jarrett's, and I added the pictures all together, put them up in one lot for $29.99 plus shipping, and somebody actually went and bought this one on its own for still $24 plus shipping, so I just went ahead and took that other listing down. All right, next up in box 3, slot 4 here, I got 3 Ray Price albums, vinyl records here. Not worth anything too special, but these sold for $9.99 total plus shipping. Hi guys, it's Friday evening right now. I got some exciting news. I just upgraded my phone. So I'm gonna get the i12 Pro Max now. That's gonna have like 512 gigs on it. And this channel is going to be turning into a lot more sourcing videos. So, you know, a lot of my videos have been what sold, and that's great. A lot of people like watching those, but a lot of people like watching me out in the field and other people out there finding the stuff. So now that I'm gonna have the storage capacity that arrives on Tuesday, I'm gonna be starting to upload a lot more, and you guys are gonna see me out because I do a lot of sourcing. I don't have to rely on this as my income, which is great. So I use a lot of free time just to go out and buy stuff and reinvest and keep growing. So you guys are going to start to see that. Stay tuned. I've got a few things going out here. This one, man, I don't know what I was thinking picking this thing up. I picked this up the same day I got all those die-cast cars and stuff like that. So it was about a month and a half ago now. We were at this one estate sale. This lady had this was a 20-inch Toshiba CRT TV. So it had the VCR, it had the DVD player. I tested this thing out at the house. It worked perfectly, and I just had a little bit of crack on the back plastic, just like the casing, but not where you can see it or anything. Sold comps on these are really, really good if you want to take the time to ship them. So solds on these were running about $325 free shipping. Now these suckers are heavy, so you got to take into consideration, but I figured, what the heck, I'll go for it. It was less than $10. So I put it up. My wife and I had a bet. We were having a couple drinks one night, and I don't remember what the terms of the bet were, but I won because today it sold for $325 with free shipping, and it's going from here to Houston. It's going to cost just over $64 to ship it out. So all in all, I profited like 210 bucks on this after all fees and everything said. So took my time to pack it up. If I didn't say, it weighs 66.2 pounds. So this sucker's heavy. So you got to be willing to pack this stuff and take the risk when you pack big, heavy things like that. Not something I do a lot. Not something I'd ever pick up without being able to fully test, which I was at the house, which was great. So this one is out the door, and I got to drop that off at UPS in the morning. I just picked this guy up yesterday. It is a Testors Lincoln Mint 1932 Ford Vicky. It's a 124 scale model. It is new, but it is open box. Box is damaged on here. There were none like this that were listed as used that I saw that had sold, but there was some really good ones that had sold for like $55 and up, brand new, never opened. I decided to go ahead, take a chance on it. I listed it at $30 plus shipping. I spent $4.98 on it at a thrift store, and it sold the same day for 30 bucks plus shipping. So not too bad, out the door, and it's in excellent condition here. Everything's unopened in that, so nice little sale there. So basically, don't let lack of solds in that discourage you if you think you got a good item. I'm not going to pass up on a model that is going to sell for some decent money, so that one's gone. All right, next up is a pair of men's Asics Gel Kayano size 9 4E. Picked these up at Goodwill with that big bulk of shoes that I picked up not too long ago. So these were $5.49, and they sold for $32 plus shipping. One of my recent sourcing videos, I showed you guys how I picked up the book Twilight. These are not worth picking up. So unless you can get these things for like 50 cents or less, don't bother with Twilight. It's not worth anything. I hear there's talk of a new movie or Netflix or something coming out, so that may increase down the road if interest peaks, but right now it is a garbage box set as far as I'm concerned. I've sold 3 sets of them right now, none of them worth it for what I spent. So I already had all 3 of the other books. I'd spent $1.99 a piece on them. This was for a while. Was kind of gathering them, and this one just didn't pay off. So I picked the last one up for $3, and they sold for $19.95 plus shipping, which, you know, sounds decent, but after you factor in my cost and the profits, or after you factor in the cost and the fees that I pay, and then the shipping fee that eBay charges you, which is high and medium mail alone, I'm only profiting $5. So I wouldn't pick this up anymore unless I get some brand new sealed box set or something like that. Even that, for right now, I'm gonna stay away from it. Got a graphic novel here. This is Appleseed, The Scales of Prometheus. I picked these up for some resellers that have stuff they sell out of a storefront. So it was $1 I got into it, and sold for $20 free shipping. Just weighed over a pound, so $3.45 to ship that guy out. All right, so I got some family in town. My sister-in-law's here with her boyfriend, so I'm not going to be able to source for long tomorrow, but everybody plans to sleep in, so I'm going to wake up bright and early. I'm going to take my GoPro with me. I'm going to take some footage, and you guys will hopefully get to see that in about a week and a half, depending on when I can get through all that, because I already got some that's sitting out there, so I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of sourcing videos coming up soon. So thanks for checking this video out. I appreciate it. I picked up a lot of new subscribers over the last few days, so thank you guys very much. I'm working towards that goal of 1,000. I'm at like 830 some right now. So I'd like to get there over the course of the next month. That might be a little bit of a stretch, but I think I can do it. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please hit that button. Drop me any questions, comments down the box, and I'll get to them in the future. Thank you very much. See you guys next time.